Hi, I'm Gabby B. Catch me on Welcome to the Rawrrzone for the season 5 premiere.
I see you watching me. I know you like what you see. Ay papi, ven aquí, porque yo soy pa' ti. I'm taking your vibe. You kinda got me hypnotized. No te pongas desesperado, porque estoy a tu lado.
Hola, mommy, I see you on the dance floor glowing and I like it. Plus, I can tell the way you throwing on that fly-ass dress, you got it going on, for real. If I was your main, your hand I'm holding on. Can we kick it? I mean, let's see if this would even work. Can I buy you a drink? Pick it, put it on my tab. You got a few minutes, just wanna make you smile. Here's your drink, sip it. My listen, I'd rather ask you out than ask you when we dipping. I'm trying to listen to your likes and dislikes, what you despise, what keeps you driven. Well, it's a shame that you was getting played. Your ex, well, he's a lame, cause I notice your flame. I think you're so fly, I'm glad tonight you came. Can I get your number and please tell me your name?
I see you watching me. I know you like what you see. Ay papi, ven aquí, porque yo soy pa' ti. I'm taking your vibe. You kinda got me hypnotized. No te pongas desesperado, porque estoy a tu lado.
What's up, ma? What's going on? I know you know this. Even when you're mad, I think you're so lit. I love it when you laugh, how you act when we kiss. Shopping bags is the only time I see you throw fits. Dreams of us laying on the beach, slaying in paradise, taking pics on vacation. It's us staying on the island, making out. We start trading positions, just saying. You know I act like a fool, anything to make you smile, even in a bad mood. I will never knock you down, and you know I'm not that dude. Them same dreams got you in front of food. We'll be having dinner, laughing, reminiscing back when it started out. You was on the floor dancing, I was there looking, thinking could we happen? I got a ring for you, and you'll react gasping.
See you watching me. I know you like what you see. Ay papi, ven aquí, porque yo estoy pa' ti. I'm taking your vibe. You kinda got me hypnotized. No te pongas desesperado, porque estoy a tu lado. I see you watching me. I know you like what you see. Ay papi, ven aquí, porque yo soy pa' ti. I'm taking your vibe. You kinda got me hypnotized. No te pongas desesperado, porque estoy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love to see the shoes that you're wearing. I know that you might get too shy. I know that you ain't really comfortable. Oh, something that's funny, put them on. You and me, don't feel alone. I'll be here all night long. We go dance till the morning. Come on, they're only shoes, baby. I ain't tryna be rude, baby. I'm tryna make you comfortable. On veut de mon chica danceable. I'm in love with the shoes that you wear. Loving your attitude and how you fare. You're looking at me, baby, and I'm looking at you. True love is in the air, you gotta feel shy. So hold up, hold on. So hold up, don't go down. Don't run up, don't run away. You know you're scared, don't run away. I love to see the shoes that you're wearing. I know that you might get too shy. I know that you ain't really comfortable. Oh, something that's sunny, I put them on. You and me, don't feel alone. I'll be here all night long. We gon' dance till the morning.
Beat it, Just be true, I be me, you be you. We gon' dance till the morn. You know you sing my favorite song. Said I like the way you stay, and I like the way you get me, because you know that I ain't that comfortable. Yeah, when I'm with you, know the difference. You ain't like these other chickens, long as I stay on my own. I don't need no one to hold me. Until you came into my life, done with all the sad songs, bring me to the light. Step it to the front and we step it to the side. All of a sudden, baby, got me feeling alright. You're right, I used to be shy. I got the wings but too afraid to fly. I have no reason why, yeah.
I love to see the shoes that you're wearing. I know that you might get too shy. I know that you ain't really comfortable. Once I'm feeling sunny, put them on. You're with me, don't feel alone. I'll be here all night long. We will dance till the morning. And
yeah, esa es la que hay. Dishon el villano. This is exclusive music. Yeah, rapero, panadero, vamos leave a crumb. Nah, nah, hating motherfuckers always talking dumb. No saben cómo actuar cuando beben rum. So we stomp them up on that brown rum. Brown rum, brown rum, brown rum. Te estropeando todo on that brown rum. Brown rum, brown rum, brown rum. Don't be acting tough, cause we all off that brown rum. Oh yeah, my team feeling right. Yeah, rolled up a fat backwood, I'ma need a light. My soul's in the building, might be a fight. Yeah, stay in your place like your feet ain't working right. Piano life, yeah, I'm the fucking type. Esa es la que hay, tú sabes ese price. Don't be asking why, you gonna see my brothers all tatted up. Ski mask by the bus, te cocinamos como arroz. You don't fucking know the language, but you know the flow sound tough. Una sola voz, no te pongas alto que yo te bajo como elevador. Yo le di la mano, pero el tipo fue que se mariqueó y se puso a hablar de más cuando se emborrachó. Ya tú te imaginas lo que le pasó. El Dishon, el villano, JF's exclusive music, vámonos. Rapero, panadero, vamos leave a crumb. Nah, nah, hating motherfuckers always talking dumb. No saben cómo actuar cuando beben rum. So we stomp them up on that brown rum. Brown rum, brown rum, brown rum. Te estropeando todo on that brown rum. Brown rum, brown rum, brown rum. Don't be acting tough, cause we all off that brown rum. Hey, esa es la que hay pelao. Niggas ain't really on my level now. Yo lo veo emputado, cause I snatched up that fake fucking crown with your head still attached, looking down. 305, we don't play around, nah. Only drink rum when it's fucking brown. Sacapa en la roca, how that fucking sound. Hey, bitch, I shine like middle of the day. Put motherfuckers out like an ashtray. Eso es por ley, dígame el rey. Mientras sea rum del oscuro, dale play. I rep Miami every day like a 305 day. Give a fuck what you say, aquí no damos break. Music is exclusive. Now we making care, and we eating like a fat boy at a birthday. Winning is my will, that's my forte. Now I run them off the road like it's road rage. Always, rapero, panadero, vamos leave a crumb. Nah, nah, hating motherfuckers always talking dumb. No saben cómo actuar cuando beben rum. So we stomp them up on that brown rum. Brown rum, brown rum, brown rum. Te estropeamos todo on that brown rum. versión el villano. What? 305 shit. 305 shit. Exclusive music. ¿Qué pasó? Oye, Bacana Estudio y más 305 Studios. Oye, son los bravos de los bravos.
Squad. That's a pretty girl shit. Yeah. Gabby B. Spitfire, that's some pretty girl shit. TikTok, that's a pretty girl flick. Dressed to the nines, that's a pretty girl fit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl. Yeah, that's some pretty girl shit. We so pretty girl. Yeah, that's some pretty girl shit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl. You know it's a party every time we step in. You ain't here to turn up fast, get to step in. Buy me a shot, who we think he impressing. I got my own bag, I don't need you obsessing. Feeling myself while I'm tipping on this liquor, got me feeling like I'm Millie with my hands up to the ceiling. Yeah. I'm with my bags, we popping off. We looking good, you can get enough. Dancing with my girlfriends, chilling, we ain't bobbing. Shake my body to the music, we grooving. Can't keep his eyes off the way I'm moving. Yeah. I like the look in his eyes when I want it. He knows he don't have a chance, so he want it. I'm here for the music and the music only. When it takes over, can no one control me? Spitfire, that's some pretty girl shit. TikTok, that's a pretty girl flick. Dressed to the nines, that's a pretty girl fit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl. Yeah, that's some pretty girl shit. We so pretty girl. Yeah, that's some pretty girl shit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl. Pretty girl lips, pretty girl hips, pretty girl fit, pretty girl dip, pretty girl shit. All my pretty girls headed to the dance floor. My bitch is bad, like what they needin' my man for. We keep them looking this shit, we cooking this hot as lava. We like to party, it's sounding poppin' like la-di-da-da. We don't need nada, we independent, we bout $1. We getting commas, we rockin' products, so tell them holla. E-double-T-Y, boss bitch vibes when we startin' on guard. Running this field, couldn't come on my fly. It's not a surprise, cause we one of a kind. Now if you pretty, put your hands in the air one time. If you pretty from your head to your toe. If you pretty inside out, then it's no doubt. Baby girl, you already know. Let's go. Spitfire, that's some pretty girl shit. TikTok, that's a pretty girl flick. Dressed to the nines, that's a pretty girl fit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl. Yeah, that's some pretty girl shit. We so pretty girl. Yeah, that's some pretty girl shit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl. Pretty girl lips, pretty girl hips, pretty girl fit, pretty girl shit. Dressed to the nines, that's a pretty girl fit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl lit. Pretty girl lips, pretty girl hips, pretty girl fit, pretty girl shit. Dressed to the nines, that's a pretty girl fit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl lit. Yeah, that's some pretty girl shit. We so pretty girl lit. That's some pretty girl shit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl lit. Yeah, that's some pretty girl shit. We so pretty girl lit. Yeah, that's some pretty girl shit. In the club, popping bottles with some pretty girl lit.
This is exclusive music. Rawrrzone, DJ, let's go to the north, yeah, east, yeah, west. Everybody take a picture and show us your flex. We want the whole world to let us know how they're feeling right now. Focus, flex, go Rawrrzone. Focus, flex, let's go. New York to Miami. This time around they really gon' understand me. Bottles in the air, celebrating with the family. No time to waste, it's time to up the ante. Put your glasses in the air. Only thing we drinking is the new Bel Air. This is for the hustlers, all your millionaires. Batman mansion with the spiral stairs. Pulling up to the scene. New Rolls Royce outside looking clean. Shorties with no drawers on, clubbers on steam. Hennessy 5 shots jumping off with the team. Hold up, Ramplo. It's somebody's birthday. Take them cameras out and let's flex on them. Go Virgos, it's your birthday.
in the air, time to celebrate yourself. It's been a long year, but you got that well. Louis the 13th, you drinking top shelf. Put them cups up if you roll with 21. Girls wildin' out, yo, they wanna have fun. Killing VIP with that 151. DJs on the set, got the crowd going dumb, dumb.
Stop, focus, facts, Canada. Stop, focus, facts, Asia. Stop, focus, facts, Africa. Stop, focus, facts, North America. Out in Germany, show us your facts. France, UK, show us your facts. Australia, Middle East, show us your facts. Hawaii, everybody, show us your facts. Alright, now edit it. Okay, post it. Give it a little boost. There you go. Show us your flex.
I will keep it on fire.
Always talking about EB this, EB that. What? Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. The world will never know.
EB, we all know what you do. EB, we all know who you be. EB, we all wanna be cool. But you like every picture on IG. EB ain't nobody like you. Can't compare when you can't compete. You try but you can't transform into EB and me.
I get dressed up just so I can act mean. I don't think you know just what I mean. A man been acting more just like a fiend, cause his girlfriend acting super mean. The summer that puts me right in between ain't the type of drama that you need. Calling me, but you know how it be. Ain't home right now, I'm outside with my king. Yeah, I know that make you sad. Bitch, you acting more just like your dad. Honestly, the more it make me gag. Now I gotta put you in my past. Think I'm yours just because we smashed. Boy, stop it, don't make me laugh. What was that you said about a bag? Pull up on me, don't forget the cash.
EB, we all know what you do. EB, we all know who you be. EB, we all wanna be cool. But you like every picture on IG. EB ain't nobody like you. Can't compare when you can't compete. Try but you can't transform into EB and Mayrie. EB, we all know what you do. EB, we all know who you be. EB, we all wanna be cool. But you like every picture on IG. EB ain't nobody like you. Can't compare when you can't compete. Try but you can't transform into EB and Mayrie.
I got the drive and got the motivation. Most you rappers always hesitating. Most time have you bitches always hating. I feel like it's me you should be thanking. One thing about EB, she don't be faking. Fuck with you and now we both get naked. That don't mean we same up under blanket. A statement that I'm thinking we can blanket. I do what I want and what you can't. I ain't never really want the man. Really rather marry Uncle Sam. Nothing out here gonna stop my plan. Trust me, baby, thinking that you can. Get your ass hung up just like a fan.
EB, we all know what you do. EB, we all know who you be. EB, we all wanna be cool. But you like every picture on IG. EB ain't nobody like you. Can't compare when you can't compete. Try but you can't transform into EB and Mayrie. EB, we all know what you do. EB, we all know who you be. EB, we all wanna be cool. But you like every picture on IG. EB ain't nobody like you. Can't compare when you can't compete. Try but you can't transform into EB and Mayrie.
Yeah. It's not real.
I woke up in the morning like this. I woke up in the morning type lit. Ooh, Big Benny still crisp. I woke up in the morning like this. I woke up feeling the vibe, it's a blessing. Last night was a movie in the Hamptons. We was chillin' in the mansion. Big Cooper came out, started splashing. Ooh, honey stretch like gymnastics. You talking to the boss who asking. Ooh, Emily Rich, we stacking. Yeah, they gon' scream when they see the new Jacksons. Don't you get me started? Versace on my drip. Everything exotic. My weave and my bitch. I woke up in the morning like this. I woke up in the morning type it. Ooh, Big Benny still crisp. I woke up in the morning like this. I woke up in the morning like this. I woke up in the morning type it. Ooh, Big Benny still crisp. I woke up in the morning like this. This. In the morning has it. Shawty too gifted, no old niggas in the present. I put on my new Versace boots when I step in. Trippin' on the little gray goose, now I'm dancing. Ooh, I feel like Iggy, I'm so fancy. Ooh, I shot a movie, I'm Tom Clancy. Ooh, ice in the colors, I like candy. Fell asleep in LA, but I woke up in Miami. Don't you get me started? Versace on my drip, everything exotic. My weave and my bitch. I woke up in the morning like this. I woke up in the morning type it. Ooh, big Benny still crisp. I woke up in the morning like this. I woke up in the morning like this. I woke up in the morning type it. Ooh, big Benny still crisp. I woke up in the morning like this. This. In the morning like this. This. In the morning like this.
Tudo que me falou tornou uma mentira. O jogo que cê brincou só foi com a minha vida. Manipulação, confiança em ti não tenho mais. É que não volto não e agora você corre atrás. Misguided as filled with broken promise. I thought that you were honest, but you were really nothing to me. Safado quebrou o nosso fogo. Pensei que fosse outro, but you were really nothing to me. Não lembro de ti, sai da minha frente. Tô bem sozinha, quem não ouviu saiu. Não lembro de ti, sai da minha frente. Tô bem sozinha, quem não ouviu saiu. Sinto muito, rapaz, mas comigo não vai mais enganar. Tenho que seguir pra frente, não precisa me explicar. Sem você tem charme, me cantei com teu beijo. Had me in a trance, mas eu perdi meu desejo. Misguided as filled with broken promise. I thought that you were honest, but you were really nothing to me. Safado quebrou o nosso fogo. Pensei que fosse outro, but you were really nothing to me. Não lembro de ti, sai da minha frente. Tô bem sozinha, quem não ouviu saiu. Não lembro de ti, sai da minha frente. Tô bem sozinha, quem não ouviu saiu.
From olive-colored skin to chocolate brown, lipsticks and lip gloss should be color-rich, long-lasting, bold, and luscious. Bold and Luscious Cosmetics. Find them at BALcosmetics.com. Complete with vitamin E, lanolin, and antioxidants, Bold and Luscious gives you soft, moisturized lips all day. Reds, nudes, pinks, darks, bright. BALcosmetics.com. BALcosmetics.com.
Woo! Happy Rawrrzone Day, everyone. It's your homegirl, Ivy. This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone. It is now season 5. Yes, we are 7 years old and only got 5 seasons. Oh, shit. It's a long story, but it's an amazing ride. Thank you to everyone that's been involved with us over the last 7 years, from the events to the interviews to the team. Boy, I'm just grateful. I'm blessed. As usual, you can find us everywhere, www.rawrzonenyc.com. You can catch us at our home of L Game Sound Radio, Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will catch us on Wednesdays, 8 a.m. on Pulso 82.3 FM on the Live 365 app every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, hit up promo. You got a $5 rotation special for 30 days. That's 30 days promotion, 2 plays a month in over 150 countries. I think you should go hit up that promo guide now and tell them KDK sent you. Woo! We're coming back from WrestleMania weekend, so catch our WrestleMania Night 1 and 2 recap, especially Night 2 with our special guest DJ Epps on the Rawrrzone NYC YouTube. But you could catch us on the weekly doing What's SmackDown on SmackDown, courtesy of Rambo Man. Welcome to the Rawrrzone. It's myself and Abe from Detroit, and or some of our other friends come join in, talk about the SmackDown to the SmackDown with the SmackDown. Whew, man. Our Give Back for Sean season has started. We are on the road to give back. We are back at our home of the Lily Tavern on June 22nd, 2004 from 6 to 10. We are currently looking for sponsors, for vendors, and those who are interested in being part of this. As we all know, or if you don't know, sarcoma accounts for a small percentage of adult cancers diagnosed in the United States and 15% to 30% of childhood cancers. It's estimated that 7,230 deaths from sarcoma will occur in the United States this year. At any one time, more than 50,000 patients and their families are struggling with sarcoma. This week itself, it is Young Adults Week when it comes to sarcoma and the long-term effects that sarcoma affects, especially women's fertility, men's fertility, as well as such a number of different complications that happen within a person going through sarcoma. They are also doing virtual races, and the race season has started. So if you're interested in getting to know more about sarcoma, go to the curesarcoma.org and or follow them at Cure Sarcoma, and let's make sure we start spreading the word. So a little bit about our guests this week. Very young, talented young woman who broke out in the Latin entertainment industry in such an early age. She accumulated many international accolades. Her single Post charted to the top 5 on iTunes charts and 15th overall in South Africa in 2021. In 2022, her single Dance All Night charted 75 on the iTunes pop chart in Hong Kong. She followed this up with one viral music video after another, tallying millions of views on songs such as Belly Dancer, Pretty Girl Lit, Earthquake, and One Too Many. She headlined the iconic Stonewall Pride Parade and Festival in William Manor, sang the national anthem at NBA All-Star Weekend in Las Vegas, has many followers, and when I tell you many, 303,000 million, something like that. She is a live crossover singer, but at the same time, she's also an official ambassador to the Non-Profit Boo2Bullying, a youth development and suicide prevention organization providing mentoring opportunities, educational resources, and mental health support to youth and families adversely affected by bullying. Boo2Bullying connects with over 30,000 young people in person and many more online. Whew. Without further ado, we're going to get into this interview with the beautiful... Without further ado, we're going to get into this interview with the beautiful Gabby B.
He like this, back at this, quero mais do que kiss. Senta aqui, bota aqui, look me up like licorice. Vai certinho, não tão sim, sorvete que tu és. Na cintura gostosura. Look me up like licorice. Chegou a hora pro quarto, cê me chama. Toda gostosa, minha guarda sou maldosa. Silhouette, body smoking like a cigarette. Soaking wet, when we connect, bodies dripping sweat. Quero que você me mostra, quero que você provoca. Chega de papo, cê tá ligada, essa raba não para, se brota. Pega no meu cabelo, eu jogo pra trás sem medo. Rebolo na cara, vem se prepara, baby, me faz delirar. You like this, pega this, quero mais do que kiss. Cê tá aqui, bota aqui, lick me up like licorice. Vai certinho, um docinho, sorvete que tu wish. Na cintura, gostosura, lick me up like licorice. Cheiro de romance, vem cá, neném. Eu sou do tipo que faz também. Joga pra cima, provoca sim. Clima gostoso, it's all I need. Love it or leave it, gon' climb inside. Fica comigo and don't be shy. Tipo vampiro, I like to bite. Uma mina like me, make you scream like I. Quero que você me mostra, quero que você provoca. Chega de papo, cê tá ligada, essa raba não para, se brota. Pega no meu cabelo, eu jogo pra trás sem medo. Rebolo na cara, vem se prepara, baby, me faz delirar. You like this, pega this, quero mais do que kiss. Cê tá aqui, bota aqui, lick me up like licorice. Vai certinho, um docinho, sorvete que tu wish. Na cintura, gostosura, lick me up like licorice. Licorice, 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 licorice.
From olive colored skin to chocolate brown, lipsticks and lip gloss should be color rich, long lasting, bold and luscious. Bold and Luscious Cosmetics. Find them at BALcosmetics.com. Complete with vitamin E, lanolin, and antioxidants, Bold and Luscious gives you soft, moisturized lips all day. Reds, nudes, pinks, darks, bright. BALcosmetics.com. BALcosmetics.com.
It's a birthday, alright. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. So we start off the show, pretty much saying how you feeling, how your week's been so far.
I'm feeling good. I'm just at the moment getting ready for a new release tonight. It's called Nothing to Me, so that's coming out at midnight. The song and the video, and I'm also getting ready to do the next music video because you always got to keep going. So getting my body ready, it's like a whole process to just make the video look good. You have to like do your self-care and your maintenance and stuff. So it's been great.
How difficult is it to like prepare for something like this?
Well, I like to completely dedicate my body and soul into what I do, my work and stuff. So if I have like a big performance coming up, or if I have a big music video that I need to do, I start like 3 weeks in advance. And I start basically by putting myself in a diet, avoiding bread, like until the music video. After the music video, I can have spaghetti and stuff and all of those things. But I usually like do the diet, and every night I have even though this is like nonstop, like everything I do is nonstop, so I always have skincare at night. But when there's like a music video, I make sure to like even go crazier on my skincare, which takes about 2 hours at night, and then wake up more earlier in the morning to like work out and exercise. I work out, I exercise, and and I shock. I have like this shocking machine that I do on my stomach. So like it's like a whole process. Like it's, and besides that, that's only like the beauty care. Then you have, okay, well, you have to plan out the treatment for the video, and then that's when it comes in the stuff that you have to actually prepare for the song, the content that you're gonna do, so people can like see, oh yeah, there's a song that's out. Even on top of the music video, there's also little small contents put on TikTok, on Instagram, and everywhere. And it's just like a lot of things. Like the list is like very long, but that's why like on a daily basis, like my life is very busy because of that.
You know, being that your life is so busy, and that puts a lot of pressure. And you are a young woman, regardless of anything. How do you find the time just to keep yourself to be okay? Yes, there's self care, but hey, you know, I'm running around like this, but there is something called sleep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I think I make kind of that part of my job. Like it's important to keep your mental health in stock, because you know I take medication, so like I have my own little issues. So you know it's important for me to still be sane.
Yeah.
So like you know, showers, when I take showers, I take you know a good long shower. It's very relaxing to me. That's where my brain is like, okay, I'm by myself, I'm gonna like, you know, just kind of mentally like drain down and everything. So I love shower. I take like 3 showers a day. So then after that, like the sleeping part, you know, like I think it's important to like, you know, put like little meditations at night before you go to sleep. You know, someone that's talking, kind of like giving you like, okay, you're feeling good, you got to close your eyes and release of everything in your life. And those things usually help me out. So besides all of that, those are the 2 things that I love to do.
For those that don't know you, right? Who is Gabby B, the person?
Well, I'm really like bubbly. I'm very I'm like very, actually I'm like so not edgy as I, you know, I am on as an artist and stuff. I'm more like an awkward butterfly. But like, you know, I'm just very positive. I love to do things for a community, or the community. I love to like inspire people, like legitly love that. I love like giving back to the community and everything. I'm also love watching horror movies. That's like completely opposite from what I am, but like that's just, you know, it's either like, oh, it's Disney or it's either horror movies. Like I'm obsessed with both. I also love butterfly. I also love Barbies. Like that's me as a person. Like I'm a little child, but like as an artist, like I'm edgy. I'm like, okay, I'm fierce. This is the woman empowerment, which I still am. That's like honestly me too. But like as like a personality, yeah, I'm just you know, that like that.
So what happens when people like say you're not doing a video, you're not doing anything, you're just being Gabby walking down the street, and people that follow you, do you feel like there's a misconception because of that? And they expect you to be like a supermodel?
Yeah, they expect me to walk around with my rhinestone bras as I do online, but that's just not the reality. I'm not like, that's my character. The rhinestone bra, that's my persona. Like me doing just shows and the, you know, and all the things that I do on social media. But when I go out, I'm like in a hoodie with my hair up, no makeup, like I'm cool. You know, I'm just normal. Like, I'm not gonna be going out with like my friends unless I have a party that's also like business or like an event to go to. That to me is like, okay, then you're gonna see the Gabby B that you know online. But when I get people that recognizes me, like usually I'm like in a hoodie with my hair up, and sometimes they don't know if it's me because I'm not like, you know, like in my
bra and the
yeah, I'm literally looking normal, and they don't expect to see that. I get people asking me if I even own like a normal shirt. I'm like, of course, just, you know, my persona online. But yeah.
So where did this all start for you?
Well, I started off in 2019. the team that I work with, they he heard me sing and everything. My manager heard me sing and stuff like that, and then he asked me if I was like inspired by doing that as a career. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, it's entertainment has always been part of my life, like my whole life. So like he decided to like help me out in my career, and we started off doing covers in like 3 different languages, and then after that, like, we started like talking about making my own songs, and that was pretty cool. And then like we went to Atlanta, and I did my first song there. And then we started doing music videos, and then like it kept going, and then suddenly like 2020 I blew up on TikTok, and then like it was like, okay, that's cool, let's keep putting out music. And then now I have like a fan base, and it was just like, oh, like that's how it happened, that's how it started. So
you talked about always being in the entertainment industry. So you've been part of the Latin entertainment industry, and being as someone that's worked in it for a while, I feel like it's also the most fun part of the industry.
yeah.
How were you involved with the industry prior to 2019?
What does prior mean again? I forgot. Sorry.
Before
2019. Okay. So sorry, because I like speak different languages, and sometimes like one word
Oh, it's perfect. Trust me.
So before that, like I was born in Brazil. I was raised in France, but in France my whole life, even in Brazil too, but I don't really remember it as much as in France. But in France, like, my life was, going to these events, besides going to school, going to these events with my parents. Both my parents were entertainers. My mom a samba dancer and entertainer in general. For every single type of Brazilian dance you can think of, that's what she used to do. And my dad is a master in martial arts. He still is till this day. He still does that. So both of them doing, and his martial arts is called capoeira. It's a Brazilian martial arts. So both of them used to go to the events, sometimes booked together, sometimes booked singularly, and then I would go with them because they would never leave me with a babysitter. So I would go with them, and I would see them perform. I would even go to clubs at the age of 4. But I would like always be there. I would always be there to help if they need like sparkles. My mom always needed like sparkles on her body, and she would be like, Gabby, help me out here. And then I would like, because in samba, like, you have a lot of sparkles and everything. So like I was always like in the Brazilian community. Like, even living in France, it was always like, this is all I know. I know capoeira, I know samba, I know hashed. This is my world. So even in America, they would do gigs like that, like Canada. My life was that. So entertainment was always a part of me. My mom would write lyrics all the time, so I already had that in my head. Like, I would like try to copy her and write my own lyrics. Like, even before I knew English, I would get inspired by Hannah Montana, and I would write things that make no sense in English. But like, it would always be stuff like that. So that was my life.
Wow. What was the entertainment culture like in both like countries? Because those are 2 different like areas of the world right there.
Which country? Brazil?
Both, actually.
France, America.
well, we already know America, what it looks like. But like I know from Greece, like they've now like taken, like they would used to have like the Spanish, the techno,
Mm-hmm.
They now just started like incorporating hip hop and different other cultures.
Well, oh yeah, okay. So I mean, Brazil is, you got funk, you got samba, you got hashed, you got like all of these different genres, all in Portuguese. But they also is obsessed with English, Americans. So they like Taylor Swift.
Wow.
In France, they are very tropical. In France, I remember there was a lot of songs I used to hear from here in America. Obviously, America was kind of like the worldwide thing, so everywhere I would go, there would be English songs, no matter what. But there would be like a lot of French songs. But the songs there would be a lot of hip hop and How do you explain African type of music, like
Afrobeat?
Afrobeat? It was very popular with French on top of it. Um, and I mean, MTV was like the biggest thing. Like I would always like see MTV and always see like
Wait,
English
MTV before the reality shows?
when they used to play music videos.
Okay, so yeah, before the reality
Yeah, I used to. I don't even know what's happening. Oh well, no, but they used to have They had reality TV shows too, like Next and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it wasn't as many as they have now. You don't see music
Yeah,
videos on MTV.
yeah, which is funny. But back then, like that's where I would be like, oh my gosh! And then there was that song that goes like, "Baby, baby blue." That's how I thought it would go, like that song, but it probably not the lyrics to the song. But that was popular there at the time. So it was either French songs or English songs in France, and then Brazil was Portuguese or English, and then Canada same thing. No, actually Canada was French and English, and but like they're kind of French. So like yeah, English was definitely like always a dominant like thing everywhere I would go. So I would be like so obsessed with Americans. I mean, even though Americans is not the only one that speaks English, I was obsessed with it because they had the yellow school bus, they had the lockers, they had the movies that like every movie I would see, it would be like in my language, but it would be like not the movie wouldn't be from it would be like American, but it would be substitute like the mouth would be off and stuff like that. So yeah, which is interesting.
So knowing that you have all of this in you, once you're in the set like a session, right? Writing, where are you drawing inspiration from?
It depends. It depends on the vibe of the beat. It depends on how like it's going. Like, you know, the beat is the biggest key for me to start writing lyrics, to start being inspired by something, because you know, if the beat is like it tells you a story in a sense of like, okay, well, when I hear this beat, I hear this guy cheating on me and blah 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 blah. So that's the feeling where I'm gonna go back to my memories, I'm gonna go back to that moment, and I get inspired by what happened. And even if it's not towards me, like because I always like to make it like relatable to everybody, right? So even if I had a story that's not completely relatable to most people, there's a way to make it relatable to everybody. So I always like get inspired by my memories versus what I know is relatable to people and what I see in movies and things like that. So that's usually where it comes from.
So where did the inspiration for the character Gabby B come from?
Well, that's me. That's more like my inner, what is it called? Inner. I always forget the word. Alter ego. Yeah, my alter ego, like who I want to be. Like, basically like you know how Britney Spears, like, you know, she's like very edgy and everything, and I'm a big fan of Britney Spears. So like a lot of her music videos is like her being sexy and her like being woman empowerment and being like, I'm gonna dress how I want to, I'm gonna do what I want to. I love that attitude, especially because I'm very stubborn myself. So I like to have that attitude where, oh, you get to do what makes you happy. And Barbie also says the same thing, but in a less aggressive form. And yeah, I just I the people I grew up watching, like Britney Spears, all of those types of people were always like that fierce girl, and I would always be like, my eyes would sparkles every time I would watch her music videos. I would be so like in tuned, and I would love it. Honestly, like even though my personality is very soft, very probably like Ariana Grande type of personality, I'm as an artist, I'm more Britney, I'm more Beyonce, I'm more like I want to sing my soul out and I want to be more sexy because I love the sexiness. I love the front, you know, the hardness. That's also me. So yeah.
Do you, right, because this is a hard industry, right? We've seen, you know, Ariana Grande come out talking about the stresses from it and like how it's pretty much, I don't want to say damaged her, right? But she did go through the issues with her hair, trying to get over all of those struggles. What is your support system like? So, Gabby doesn't have those instances where she feels like she's alone and ends up like how Brittany is right now, or how Ariana Grande feels.
I have a lot of people that are my family that like supports what I do and keeps me like grounded, keeps me humble, and I think it's very important to have those type of people. I mean, it's important, but also you're lucky to have those type of people, because obviously not everyone gets to have the people that I have. Like I have both my parents supports everything I do, and they get involved. This next video, my mom's doing the choreography. My dad's gonna be a part of it too, so it's always like a family thing. My management team, they're also considered my family, like my godfather and my brother and stuff like that. Like that's what I call them. And they also like come to things that like normally managements wouldn't go to, but come to everything that I do. They get involved, and they just like, it's another level of like not just management, it's a family work. So yeah, I have a lot of people in my life that just keeps me not feeling alone. I mean, there's definitely times that I feel alone, but that's because I'm in my head, like I take medication for anxiety and depression, so like it's definitely like something I still work with. Even though I have everything in my life that's good, there's still the mental health that needs to also be taken care of. But yeah.
You said you've had everything in your life. Have you ever had a moment as a performer, right, where you were just like, damn, I can't believe I'm really doing this?
Oh yeah. All the time. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I would have never imagined, because like I wanted to be something in the entertainment industry, but I never thought being a singer would be possible, because it's kind of, if you don't have people helping you, it's kind of impossible in my opinion. It's just such a tough industry. Like there's so many people out there doing it, and there's just so much investments, and it's very expensive work. But it's just like, to me it was like impossible, but when like I finally got the opportunity to do it, I was like, wow, like I really love this, but how the heck am I here? Like I did never expected me to be here. When I was doing the national anthem, before I did the national anthem, I was like, how the heck did I get here? It's kind of like, whoa, like you have that realization. Oh, I can't say that. Realization, that you're like doing really good stuff. Or like, when I was in New York one time, they had my billboard like big on there, like multiple times, and I was like, wow, that's me. I was kind of like, oh. Or like when I'm on TV sometimes, like I was on Deco Drive, and I would see it live, and I'm just like, wow, like I'm like, that's really me. That's so weird. Oh! I'm still like very much like like a bubble gum with that. But yeah.
So tell us about actually singing the national anthem for the Bulls versus the Clippers.
Oh my gosh, that was my first time singing the national anthem for the NBA. So that was really, really exciting. That was like bigger than big. I was very nervous throughout the whole week. Not just the day, the whole week. I was like, oh say can you see, oh say can you see, oh say can, and I would like keep repeating the lyrics, the singing all the time. I'd be in the shower, I would sing it like 5 times. And then during the actual day of, I would be like, people would be talking to me, but in my head I'll be like, oh say can you see, oh say, like I would literally keep saying it all over. And then up until the point where I had to actually sing, I was like I couldn't breathe. I was like having trouble breathing. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is not good. I have to breathe. And I kept yawning, but it looked like I was sleepy, but I wasn't, because like the yawn kind of helps me breathe. But like, oh my gosh. But then when I was like actually singing, I was like, okay, I got this. My voice is like the only thing, but I can't see anybody. I'm a tunnel vision right now. All I can see is the flag. Just look at the flag and sing your heart out, and like pretend that no one's there. So that's what I did, because everyone looked like a little ant, anyways.
I want to go into the 2 music videos, right? I have liquor. I could replay Licorice. I also have Leche and Si No Sabias. It's definitely 3 different sides to your multifaceted persona. But tell me about each video a little bit.
Well, Licorice is something I wrote, more traditional Brazilian funk. It's a very popular genre in Brazil. It's kind of what I could like compare it to is like rap here. So like rap comes from the hood and stuff like that. Funk comes from the hood. You know, it's more like the cool type of songs that the new generation listens to and stuff like that. So I wanted to make it more traditional. It's a fun song that you get to like dance to, and usually a lot of funk songs are like that. And like it's, you know, the lyrics is more like, oh, like, you know, I like this guy, I see him at the party, and you know, I'm thinking of all these things that I can say to him and do with him, like we can hook up and stuff like that, you know, like kid stuff. That, I mean, not kid stuff, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, teenage stuff, whatever. And then Leche, that was a song that I was at the Pitbull studio with Vakina. She is under Pitbull label.
Have you met Pitbull?
So,
did you meet Pitbull too?
No, I did not meet Pitbull, but I was at his studio recording with one of his artists. And we were trying to figure out, like, we found, you know, our producer was there too. So my producer, he goes by Mr. Hit Records. His name's Joe. So Joe pulls out a bunch of beats. We liked this one, the one that was legit, and then we had to start writing lyrics to it. This is how we do things, right? So then okay, we're thinking about what do we write for this song, because this song's so hyped up. And then I'm in the back of the room, I'm sitting there, and I go, and I'm in my head, I'm like, I have ADHD, so I'm always like jumping ships a lot. So then I thought, oh my God, we need like a boob song. And then I yelled out, I want a song about boobs. Because there's a lot of songs about booty. There's a lot of songs about shaking booties, but do we ever hear a song about shaking boobs or you know, like in belly dance, we do that a lot. We do these things. And I'm like, oh my God, that would be cool if we can make it like something like a twerk, but with boobs and stuff. So then Vakina came with the, you know, she's Cuban and Ecuadorian, something like that. And then she was like, oh, la leche. And then Joe goes, that's it, let's do that. And I'm like, I like that too. That's perfect. I mean, you know, what else would you want? Leche means milk, and boobs have milk when you're a mom. So perfect. And then the other phrase, toma, 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 that works for both languages. That works for Spanish and Portuguese. So it's like, oh shit. And leche is kind of close to Portuguese too. We say leche, so it's like almost the same thing. So then like toma in Portuguese could mean get it, right? Because in Spanish also means that too. But also in Portuguese could mean drink it, like toma o leite, toma o leite. So like, I'm just like, that's perfect, let's do that. So then that's how the song came about, and we made a song about boobs. It kind of sounds like ridiculous, but it worked. A lot of people loved it. Like I've seen videos of people in Europe dancing to it that I never like knew before. Like they just like were dancing to it. I'm like, oh my God, this is like spreading. It spread to Japan and France and Germany. I was like, wow, this is great. So that song did really good. And the languages to that song is all 3 languages, me being English, Portuguese, and Spanish. So that was fun. And then Si No Sabias my first reggaeton song. It was more of like of a entrance to the reggaeton world, and we just wanted to try like something new, like for the Latin world. Since I live in Miami is all about reggaeton, all about like the Spanish vibes. So I decided to like, okay, let's do something like that. Okay, let's do traditional reggaeton. And then they had me do it all in Spanish, and I don't even speak Spanish, so like, but I can sing in Spanish. But like the fun part about this song was it was definitely a challenge because it was more urban, it was more cool sounding. So like, not only do I not speak Spanish, but like the urban vibe is completely different because it's slangy. So it was definitely like a challenging process, but the song came out really beautiful, and I'm really proud of all of the songs.
Oh man, so we're about to get into this little Gabby B mix. We here on Welcome to the Rawrrzone on our website, www.rawrzonenyc.com, on Elgin Sound Radio Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Wednesdays, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as all digital podcasting platforms. We're going to get into that leche right now.
Hit Squad. Gabby B. The way that I'm moving my body, I see that it's turning you on. Set the world on fire, ring the alarm. Sente meu corpo mexendo, descendo, querendo, podendo te provocar. Essa brasileira, I be shaking it all the time. La leche, 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 la leche, leche, leche. Toma, 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 toma. La leche, 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 la leche, leche, leche. Toma, 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 toma. Let me see you moving, 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 moving. Move it to the music, 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 music. Bola rebola, seu jeito me encanta. Let me see you moving, moving, moving.
Sacúdete, muévete, saca la fiera. Aquí on the floor, no me tengas pena. Me and my girl gonna shut it down. They don't know we'll be up in the town yet. La mama sota, la patrona. Know you wanna get up on this song. Yeah, you know we turning on it.
La leche, 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 la leche, leche, leche. Toma, 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 toma. La leche, 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 la leche, leche, leche. Toma, 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 toma. Muévete. Let me see you moving, 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 moving. Muévete. Move it to the music, 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 music. Bola rebola, seu jeito me encanta. Muévete. Let me see you moving, 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 moving. You ready for this? Así. La leche, la leche. Mueve para mí. Leche, la leche. Mueve para ti. Leche, la leche. Leche, leche, leche. Leche, la leche. Muévete. Let me see you moving, 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 moving. Muévete. Move it to the music, 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 music. Bola rebola, seu jeito me encanta. Muévete. Let me see you moving, 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 moving. La leche, la leche. Leche, la leche. Leche, la leche. Leche, la leche. Gabby B. Si no me aprovechaste cuando tú me tuviste, no digas que me quieres. Que yo te conozco, eres de todas las mujeres. Coño, baby, qué coloso. Tú le tiras todo lo que se mueve. No quieres la tuya, pero así no se puede, baby, hablamos de él. Si no sabías, te enteras. Lo que todo lo de cualquiera. De nadie soy un toy. Solo cuando te da la bellaquera. Si no sabías, te enteras. Lo que todo lo de cualquiera. De nadie soy un pensabas que me muero, te equivocaste. Yo no estoy para atrás, mi tiempo no gaste. Puedo tener el que yo quiero si lo dudaste. Te quedaste solo, pero tú empezaste. I'm sorry, baby, pero esta vez me toca a mí. Tú lloras como un baby. Tú quieres mi love, pero no hay para ti. Mejor vete con otra kitty. Si no sabías te enteras. Lo que todo lo da cualquiera. De nadie soy un toy. Solo cuando te da la bellaquera. Si no sabías te enteras. Lo que todo lo da cualquiera. De nadie soy un toy. Solo cuando te da la bellaquera. Ahora yo estoy up y tú estás down. Por ahí activa en la mía downtown. Esto no es boxeo, no tienes otro round. Ya me perdí, te quitamos el down. Ahora yo estoy up y tú estás down. Por ahí activa en la mía downtown. Esto no es boxeo, no tienes otro round. Ya me perdí, te quitamos el down. Si no me aprovechaste cuando tú me tuviste, no digas que me quieres. Que yo te conozco, eres de todas las mujeres. Coño, baby, qué coloso. Tú le tiras todo lo que se mueve. No quieres a toa, pero así no se puede, baby, hablamos leve. Si no sabías, te enteras. Lo que todo lo de cualquiera. De nadie soy un toy. Solo cuando te da la bellaquera. Si no sabías, te enteras. Lo que todo lo de cualquiera. De nadie soy un toy. Solo cuando te da la bellaquera. Chegou a hora pro quarto, cê me chama. Toda gostosa, minha quarta sou maldosa. Silhouette, body smoking like a cigarette. Soaking wet, when we connect, bodies dripping sweat. Quero que você me mostra, quero que você provoca. Chega de papo, cê tá ligado, essa raba não para, se brota. Pega no meu cabelo, eu jogo pra trás sem medo. Rebolo na cara, vem se prepara, baby, me faz delirar. You like this, pega this, quero mais do que kiss. Cê tá aqui, bota aqui, look me up like licorice. Faz certinho, um docinho, sorvete que tu wish. Na cintura, gostosura, look me up like licorice. Cheiro de romance, vem cá, neném. Eu sou do tipo que faz também. Joga pra cima, provoca sim. Clima gostoso, it's all I need. Love it and leave it, come climb inside. Fica comigo and don't be shy. Tipo vampiro, I like to bite. Uma mina like me, make you scream like I. Quero que você me mostra, quero que você provoca. Chega de papo, cê tá ligado, essa raba não para, se brota. Pega no meu cabelo, eu jogo pra trás sem medo. Rebolo na cara, vem se prepara, baby, me faz delirar. You like this, pega this, quero mais do que kiss. Cê tá aqui, bota aqui, look me up like licorice. Faz certinho, docinho, sorvete que tu wish. Na cintura, gostosura, look me up like licorice. Licorice, 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 licorice.
That was hella fire.
Thank you.
So let's start up like with the all three videos, right? Where did you learn how to dance like that? And how were you able to master? Because I'm Greek, and when I have to do translation to people, I'm horrible with it. And I took it for 10 years in school. How the hell are you here singing Spanish and Portuguese and English all at once?
Well, I mean, Portuguese obviously is my native language, so that's like the first language I learned. Um, well, ever since I was a baby. French was the second language I've ever learned, and then English was the third, which now I sound really good speaking English, so I can fool a lot of people as an American. Uh, but going back and forth also sometimes it's very tricky. But like in songs, it's like kind of like a poem, like you there's it's like a in my head it's like a program, like it's a pattern, and when you know the lyrics, I mean, obviously when it comes to Spanish, the difficult part is sometimes like I obviously like I translated the whole song, so I know now what it's saying. Well, I know what it's saying obviously when we were doing the song, but when I'm singing it, I kind of know the patterns of the words and everything. So that's why talking is a lot difficult. Like I can understand Spanish a little bit, but when it comes to like singing it, there's like the patterns of the songs and the rhythm and the beat. You kind of know where you're at. I don't know how else
Do you have do you have people like helping you at least grammatically with it?
Oh yeah, well yeah, the Portuguese, like it's all me. Like sometimes I ask my mom for certain things, like if she thinks this sounds better or that sounds better. But usually I'm really good at writing in Portuguese. In English, I write it with also with my producer, because it's like more like we like to kind of feed off of each other, see different ideas and everything. And but then Spanish, like it's very new to me. Like it's not I mean, I can probably say certain small little words by myself, but like it's definitely like I like to say what I want to like say, like in a beat, for example. So if like I want like the song to be a certain part in Spanish, like I would be like, okay, I want it to feel like this, and I kind of want to say like something like this, and I say it in my language, and then they translate it into like a way that it could be in Spanish and stuff like that.
Well, you sound like, even with Tino Savias, you sound like you've been speaking the language.
Legit, right? I hear that a lot, which I'm like, that's insane. That's great because I actually pulled it off. Uh, but that song was very challenging to do, but like it ended up like working out really well. A lot of people say, yeah, you sound like you actually speak the language, and I'm like, that's really great. I mean, I don't want to sing a language and then sound terrible, you know what I mean? I have to sound at least convincing. So it's really cool. I mean, I'm learning Spanish slowly, but yeah, it's great.
What has been the highlight of your career so far, and what has been like a low for you, or like
that's a good question. It's a good question. Highlight. Oh, there's so many highlights. Like honestly, there's so many things I've done in this career that I was like, this is it. This is like the big moment. I love this. I mean, there's so many. Like the Billboard thing in New York when I was at the Billboard, that was like a wow moment for me. Be on TV on the news, that was also a wow moment to me. On Deco Drive and Channel 6 or something. I forgot what channel it was, but when my video blew up on TikTok, and it got on the news, that was a big moment for me. I was like, wow. And performances like in the what is it called, the Manor. I've performed there many times. It's a gay nightclub in Fort Lauderdale, and there's always thousands of people that goes there, so I always perform in front, like especially like in Pride Day. That's really big. Like there's like thousands and thousands of people, and like I got to perform that as the main act, and that was also a big highlight. And doing the national anthem also is a big highlight in my career, to me, because it's like an honor. You know, you're respecting it. You're like, okay, I'm representing the culture right now by singing these words into the flag. um, and then okay, so that's all the highlights, and then the low lights. The I would have to say, oh my gosh, every time in the begin, like there's been a lot of music videos that I've done now that I've been so the work has been so good, but before before, like in the beginning, I used to work with some people, and I would cry like almost every music video I would do, because there's always a different drama. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. And now, like I've had a music video where I had to edit the whole thing. It was a nightmare. And because the editor was like, oh well, pick exactly what scenes you want exactly in what spot, and then he sent me like all the video footage from the red camera in slow motion with no sound, and I'm just like, so you want me to edit the video, like you want me to pick, like I don't understand what you want. And then it was like kind of a mess, so then we ended up not having an editor, so I had to be 24 hours because the video had to be done the next day, and they told me this in the last minute. I've been waiting for this video for like weeks, and they told me this in the last minute, so I'm like, I need this video by tomorrow. So I needed to stay the whole night editing on the computer on like whatever app I had, and do this whole thing like by myself, and I'm just like, what the heck, this is crazy. And I was like crying. I was like, this is a nightmare. We need it by tomorrow, and this is gonna be crazy. I have to figure out what, like it's a slow motion and there's no sound. That means I had to figure out what I was mouthing at the time. It was crazy. That was the most low light to me ever. But everything else, like, yeah, it's great. But yeah, some of the music videos, I cried a lot.
But you persevered. Look at you.
Yeah.
You won the Gabby.
I fought through it. There was one where they lost my footage, and I had to go all the way like 1 hour to the location to redo this footage all over again, and I had to find all the material that I had, because sometimes like you buy material but then you give it back. So like I had to like dress up exactly like I was in the video so we can go and re-record this whole footage that they lost. So I have a lot of tea, a lot of drama from videos before that was like just a mess.
We here getting ready for a Gabby B show. We're in your dressing room of whatever venue. What 3 things have to be in your dressing room in order for you to have a good show?
The dancers have to be there on time.
I mean, that usually helps.
For me to calm down. Water. And my supports, you know, my family, my parents, my managers, you know, that's it. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. I cannot eat on the day of a video or a day of a show. Like it's impossible for me to eat because I just, my stomach wants to vomit. But once I get on stage, I'm cool. I'm fine. But before that, no one talk to me, but I need people that I love around me. But everyone just leave me in my little bubble, and then when I perform afterwards, I can be fun Gabby.
Okay.
That's usually how I am.
Okay. So while you're this warm and fuzzy and bubbly personality and fierce and everything, you also have a very serious side to you.
Oh yeah, that's my nervous side though. I'm focused.
I mean, the way you're talking about your latest single that's coming out tomorrow, Nothing to Me, right?
Yeah.
It talks about empowering yourself from bad relationships, you know, toxic energies. You know, and you also work with a non-profit for bullying.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about all of this.
Okay, so nothing to me. So okay, how the song starts for Nothing to Me, that's a popular sample in Brazil from the early 2000s that now got like viral again. Now everybody's putting that in their songs. Well, it's not like a sample, it's more like a beat. You know how like how every genre has a beat that's like, okay, it's now popular. That's a very popular beat now, so this is like my first song coming out with that popular beat from literally my age. Like the first song I've ever loved had that beat. I was like a baby. So like I'm excited about that because it literally goes back to where it all started for me. But we made it like more pop. Because like of the way the beat was like made, like I felt like we could make it more instead of like the traditional funk where we talk about hooking up and drinking and just having fun at a party and dancing. I thought of it more like a story line, and about someone, a guy who's cheated on me, which could be anybody, but like he like kind of like it was toxic, manipulative. He wants me back, but it's kind of like that type of person, let's say, that you're in a relationship with, and you're like, oh well, I see you like that girl's picture, or you texted this girl, whatever, but then it's like, no, no, babe, no, it's nothing, I love you, and blah blah blah, and you're kind of believing it, but you're kind of being dumb. And then finally, like, you catch him like doing something really bad, and you're like, okay, that's it, no more. That's kind of what that's literally what the song is about. It's about like leaving yourself from this toxic relationship, but he wants you back, but you're not going back. You know what I'm saying? And then now I know my worth. I'm rebellious because I don't need this from you anymore. I'm gonna be who I want to be and enjoy my life. So that's what Nothing to Me is. It's in Portuguese and it's in English. I always try to incorporate English in some songs because I have a large English fan base, and like I want them to kind of understand, but also like dipping my toes in more Latin areas. So yeah, so that's Nothing to Me. Now the Buddha bullying, that goes back to my whole life in school. Um, Buddha Bullying is a nonprofit organization. They go to different schools and talk to students and like about mental health, about depression and bullying and all of that stuff. And me being a part of it now, with the organization, is because I was a victim of bullying, and I've been to some schools, and I have also a book that is in Barnes and Noble. It's called Gabby B and Her New School Adventures. It's about like me coming into an American school for the first time from France, but also being a Brazilian little girl, and then people kind of making fun of my food, of me, because I'm so different and weird to them, at least. And then at the end, I finally make friends and stuff. It's kind of sad, but I made it more for kids, so it's not as sad as the truth. It's a true story, because the true story is very brutal. It's like, kids spitting on me and pushing my hair and making me bleed. Like it's a little much, but yeah, like I have like a long story of like things that's happened to me in school, in France, in Massachusetts, like in Canada, like it's like all over the place, and I like to talk to kids about that, and people in general inspire them, and that's why the organization exists, because there's a lot of people that ends up suicidal or ends up like going to a bad direction, and I think it's important to keep, while they're young, let them know that they're not the only one, that we have a whole bunch of us, and even if they're celebrities or if they're like normal people, like we all went through something in life and we can fight it together.
Oh man, Gabby, thank you so much for coming in with me today. I would love to sit down and talk to you more about your book and actually like break down the book with you. We could definitely plan that out. But I also know you have a couple of events coming up. You're going to be in my neck of the woods. Tell me all about that.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so fun. So by the end of the month, I'm gonna be going to Connecticut, and New York City. So I'm gonna be doing a performance at Copacabana nightclub, and Brazilian Expo and all of that fun stuff. In Connecticut, I'm gonna be doing a Brazilian event, where I'm gonna be performing and stuff. There's probably a lot of other stuff that we're gonna plan out. We're still like putting pieces together, but for now, like that's like the main thing right now that I'm doing in New York and Connecticut. There's also a event in Florida, Winter Gardens, that I'm gonna do a music placement conference, and also Girls in Wonderland, which is like an all lesbian like club. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have like dancers and everything. So yeah, I'm doing like a few things like that. It's gonna be very like, those are the funnest part about being an artist, is traveling to different places, meeting different people, and like doing your thing on stage, and you know.
Well, when you're in New York, I hope you come over here. I have a photo studio. I would love to do some shots with you.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. You
No
just gotta
pressure,
let us
obviously.
know.
I'll message you my info, or I'll give it to Eamon. You could contact me, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Awesome.
But for everyone here, where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram and TikTok and all the platforms, at Gabby B _ music, GABBY B _ music. And my music you can find on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, like everywhere, etc. And I also have a website if you want to know more about me. It's at GabbyBmusic.com.
All right. So, Gabby, I'm going to keep you in the backstage for a little bit. I'm going to close this out and then take a quick selfie. And yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you.
No problem. Oh, man. Thank you, everyone, for joining in to our season 5, episode 1 with Gabby B. Once again, thank you, everyone, for being part of the Rawrdzone family. Thank you, babe, for supporting me through this. And I gotta really go smack Ray Pearson later, because while I'm trying to actually thank him too for being a support here. He's being a dickhead on text, but I digress. Welcome to the Rawrdzone Game Bigger and Better. Shout out to Bianca, DJ Epps, Note, Migs, Lazarus, everyone that's been part of season 6. Real Andrews from General Hospital. We got a lot of things coming up over the next few weeks. Remember, you can find us everywhere, www.rawrzonenyc.com. You can also find us on our home of Elginstown Radio, 8 p.m. Tuesday Eastern Standard Time, as well as Booster 82.3 FM Wednesdays, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, catch the WrestleMania footage from What's SmackDown on SmackDown, on the Ramble Mania Network, as well as the Rawrdzone NYC website. From myself, I wish everyone a great night, a great year, and yeah, let's get going.